What is up? It is my 8,461st day alive. It's like cold outside. It's like 40 something. Did you just see me shake? It's because the wind blew open my car door that I forgot to close. One sec. Yesterday's vlog ended with recapping March because how numbers work. So, at the end of March, America is #1 country in the world with sick people. We have the most sick people. Corona is increasing, infecting at an alarming rate. So let's just jump right into April, why don't we? On April 1st, yeah, China let the world know that Corona can be asymptomatic. So yeah, we had to deal with that. At the same time, Yemen released a bunch of prisoners because their jails were overcrowded, and the fear of having people that close together while like people are getting sick is scary. The next day, the number of global cases hit 1 million. April 5th, 3 tigers and 3 lions in the Bronx Zoo in New York City have corona, so it's not just humans stuck with it now. As of April 22nd, they're doing better, but we haven't had an update since then, so I assume they are healthy or dead. Back on April 5th, Morocco pardoned a few prisoners, like a lot, and YouTube decided to crack down on conspiracy theories about the 5G thing. April 6th, the United States government officially called the Russian Imperial Movement a terrorist organization, which is important because it's the first time in history America has actually condemned white supremacists. So it's a plus in our book. April 8th, the people of Wuhan got to leave their house for the first time in 76 days, which is like great because they got to leave, but awful because they should not have been closed that long. 2 days later, I don't know what day that is. You can just add. The Democratic Republic of Congo announces that Ebola's back. Yeah, Ebola is hopping on to COVID's coattails and trying to be the disease that it was always meant to be, you know? Same day, Corona's kill count passes 100,000, which is like insane. I don't think I ever got anywhere near that number on Call of Duty. April 12th, Easter, the Pope live streams his Ubi et Orbi. Wait, yeah, Urbi, U-R-B-I, et Orbi, O-R-B-I. I don't know what either of those words mean. I just know it's like a special homily or something. I don't know. I didn't even listen to it. I should probably go back and listen to that. April 19th, Canada lost 23 people in Nova Scotia to the deadliest massacre in modern Canadian history, which frankly is terrible. But it also highlights the terrible year we've lived in. Canadians, eh? Some of the nicest folks, don't you know? Finally snapping, are we? Have you heard that quote? Demons rise. If I angle you more, do you hear more or less wind? We'll try this. Maybe, because it's not blowing directly into the mic anymore, but it's still blowing you might hear it. It might be worse. I'm so sorry. Moving on to April 27th, the Pentagon finally announces that they do in fact have records of unidentified aerial phenomena, because UAP is somehow less scary than UFO. I guess technically we don't know if they're flying or hovering or if they're somehow standing still, you know? Because if they're just in the same point in space while Earth is rotating, it'll look to us like they're flying. So who knows what they are. The same day, US COVID cases pass 1 million. Yeah, that's 1 followed by, I'm pretty sure, 6 zeros. So that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this next one because it's not great. Magnetar SGR 1935 plus 2154 sends out a fast radio burst, which is scarier than it sounds. And it was in our good Christian galaxy nonetheless. The next day in space, I'm going to have to read this one too, open parentheses 52748 close parentheses 1998 space OR subscript 2, gets close to Earth. How close, you ask? Well, step 1, look at the moon. Okay. Step 2, imagine the moon is 16 times as far away. That close. On the surface, doesn't sound that scary, sure, but the moon affects our tides. And so if something big enough got that close to us, it could like really mess up our gravity. And that's not what you want. And it'll be back closer in 2079, allegedly. So watch out. And finally, on the last day of April, NASA selected SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Dynetics to build the next lunar lander, which will get Americans to the moon by 2024, hopefully. Maybe COVID will be gone by then, but that caps off April. May kicks off with a recorded 1 million COVID cases. Cinco de Mayo is officially canceled because every Mexican restaurant is forced to close down. May 6th, someone reported a black hole in the TV Q-Escape system, which is only like 1,120 light years away from us. So, I mean, like, that's kinda close, but is it? May 14th, the United Nations took up the role as Captain Obvious when they warned against a global mental health crisis. May 18th, the World Health Organization held its World Health Assembly via video chat. I couldn't find which one they used, but hopefully it wasn't FaceTime or Zoom. May 26th, the George Floyd protests break out in America, and they'll spread globally by June. Same day, probably unrelated, LATAM Airlines, LATAM Airlines files for bankruptcy. May 30th, SpaceX Dragon 2 takes off as the first manned flight to take off from American soil since, 2011? June's pretty relaxed though, because April and May did not slow down. On the 2nd, Google and their parent company, Alphabet Incorporated, are sued with a class action lawsuit because allegedly they're tracking people in Google's in Chrome's incognito mode, which is against our right to privacy. The 21st is the day of the solar eclipse, so we should have taken down the Fire Nation. And on the 28th, the global corona toll passes 10 million, and a quarter of those are in America. Hopefully it's painfully obvious that this year was a year of surviving, not thriving. And I've still got 2 more videos to make on it. 2021, I know we haven't met yet, but the bar is pretty low. Just be better than 2020, literally at all. Please don't kill Betty White. We really need her, I think. On a lighter note, have you found 9 other people to spend New Year's Eve with? Are you gonna wear a mask? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't want to say anything? Leave a like or a dislike. Don't want to miss another video? Subscribe. Anyway, my hands are cold. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.